Now, a group of British explorers are attempting to become the first people to sail around the North Pole in one season. Later this month, a crew will set sail from Bristol in a specially designed vessel to take on the challenge. Among them is 14-year-old Ben Edwards, who would become the youngest person to sail around the globe if the team are successful. And there is Ben now in Cambridgeshire. Ben, welcome.
Hello, thank you. It's good to be here.
Tell me why you are taking this on.
Well, partially it's just an amazing opportunity. I am obviously incredibly lucky to know David and to be able to go on this trip. But a significant amount of it is my older sister walked to the South Pole last winter and I want to beat her.
That's a fair reason. The David you refer to is David Hempelman Adams, of course, and he's done his fair share of exploring, so you reckon you're in pretty safe hands?
I think so, yes. Primarily he's not a sailor, but he definitely knows what he's doing.
Tell me about your specific role on board.
I'm a full member of the crew, so I'll be doing all the things, going on watch, rigging, helping with the washing up and so on. I'm also a drone pilot for the boat, so we have a drone that we're going to send up ahead of us to try and see some of the ice that we're going to be going through on the later days to see if we need to divert or something. I'm also an ambassador for a new charity called Wicked Weather Watch, which is trying to raise awareness of global warming issues among children and young adults.
What sort of conditions are you anticipating there?
Well, primarily cold ones.
I thought you might say that.
You expected. There's probably going to be quite a lot of water around as well. Last year I went on a shakedown voyage up to Svalbard, so I feel I know what to expect. We're going to hit some pack ice, we're fairly certain, which is the sort of loose ice at the edge of the cap, which shouldn't cause us too much of a problem, but there's a chance that that if we're not quick enough, it'll freeze over and we might get trapped.
Right, yeah, that was the key, really, because you've got to do it in a certain time, haven't you? Obviously, you're going in the height of the summer, that's when the ice is going to have melted to a degree, and you need it to stay melted for long enough, basically, don't you?
Yeah, more or less. This is the warmest year that I think has been on record. It's just overtaken 2010. And the first people to have ever done this trip did it 3 years ago. And global warming means that the ice is melting, there's less in the northwest and northeast passages, which means we're capable of doing this. A few years ago, this would have been more or less impossible.
I mentioned in the introduction that if you're successful, you'll become the youngest person to sail around the globe. What would that mean to you if that happens?
It would mean I would get to lord it over my sister.
It's basically a family thing, isn't it? That's what it's boiling down to.
We're quite competitive, yes.
Well, listen, good luck. It's a fantastic adventure, as you say. Ben Edwards joining us now from Cambridgeshire.